And as you guys can tell, I have this huge box from Funko. From the title below, this will be my haul from NYCC from the drop a week and a half ago. So let's go ahead and dive right into this. And there's a brief little backstory too behind my order, because every time, you know, a drop happens on the Funko shop, or just Funko.com now, it's not Funko shop anymore, you always hear these horror stories about how horrible the website is, no one gets their stuff, things sell out instantly, and people are complaining. You hear all these horror stories. Me personally, I don't have much of an issue ever. Like I said, you hear all these horror stories and whatnot, so I was kind of preparing myself for that. But of course, we go into Funko, 6 o'clock here strikes, because that's what time things were going live. So 6 o'clock hits, I'm on the website, and of course, it hits me with that little spinning stupid crown. And I waited about 15 seconds and I realized, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for it to load. So I just refreshed the page again, and there it was, boom, NYCC Fright Fest, whatever, click onto it, click it. And at first, for whatever reason, like only a select few exclusives popped up. Like it only said 23 different ones. I was like, what the heck? I'm trying to find the ones I'm looking for and I'm not seeing them. So I'm like, let me refresh again. Refreshes, and then it says like 37. I'm like, okay, still don't see the ones. I refreshed it again, then it said like 42. And then I'm like, okay, refresh it one final time, then it said 59 exclusives. So I don't know why it was doing that, but it is what it is. I was able to quickly go down, select everything I wanted, went to checkout. I was in the queue for only about a minute. Like I was just like in and out pretty much. I was in the queue, got the checkout, put all my information in, hit pay now, but for whatever stupid reason, it refreshed my page completely back to checkout again. And I thought, oh shit, did something sell out? No, everything is still in stock. I just re-put my payment in real quick, press pay now, and boom, success. So I had absolutely no troubles whatsoever. The whole process was probably 2 to 3 minutes, if that, for me. I saw people having, you know, major troubles. I mean, there is one video, they sat there and waited with the stupid spinning crown for like 2 minutes. They're like, oh, I should refresh this now. And eventually it came up. I'm like, you should have refreshed that 2.5 minutes ago, dude. I don't know why you waited so long for it. So I think a lot of the people that have troubles might be self-inflicted. I'm not saying it's the case for everybody, but I know Funko has a lot of its own issues too. Like I've seen drops where it's just the site is just not working whatsoever. So I know 100% it's not everyone's fault, but come on, sometimes it is operator error, people, but it is what it is. But yeah, I had absolutely no problem getting this order, which I'm very, very happy about. Now I will say there also are additional 2 pops I did get from NYCC, but they're not part of this order because I decided to order those from their shared retail sites instead, because honestly, the sites they were shared with, they don't ship or they don't charge until they ship the item. So I was just trying to honestly save myself additional 30 bucks by waiting until they ship them out. And there is a risk of cancellation, but honestly, I think I'll be fine, because one of the items has been restocked multiple times already, and the other one honestly is still up for pre-order, so I'm not too worried about them. And of course, the pops I am talking about is the first one being the Amazon exclusive Anakin Skywalker from episode 2. I've been stupid and passed on every Anakin pop, thinking that, oh, I'll get it down the line when it's a bit cheaper, but it's just gone honestly up. I know the young Anakin from episode 1, it's going pretty much for retail for the most part, if not like $15 to $20 range, the Target exclusives. But obviously, like, you know, Anakin from episode 3, which is the one I really, really want, which was a Walgreens exclusive, is going pretty much pretty high up there in price. I mean, it's not too bad, but it's, you know, it's still high up there for a Funko Pop, obviously. And then of course the big boy being the duel on Mustafar between Anakin and Obi-Wan. That was one I really, really wanted, but I was like, you know what, I'll settle on it. I'll wait till it goes down in price on eBay, and it just never did. If anything, it went up, and now it's in the hundreds. So didn't want to be stupid, want to make sure I ordered that, and it should be here sometime next month. And of course, second item is the Polaroid camera that's being shared with GameStop. I figured, why not? I love Polaroid cameras, and I think the pop's pretty cool looking. So, you know, GameStop doesn't charge, they ship it. I figured, why not? I can just order from there. They're not going to charge me, and I'm not too worried about it. It's still available for pre-order too. So if you do want to go get it, obviously it's still available on GameStop. But yeah, that doesn't ship till I believe December actually. So I'm not too sure why some of these places aren't getting their exclusives till months later, but it is what it is. What can you do? Now jumping into the box here, of course, Funko. Why? These do nothing. I know it's a fill up the space so things don't move around, but I don't know. Here is a setup. I like how they just threw one in itself like this and threw the other 3 in like a 3-pack holder. So this is the Lone Wolf right here. So let's go ahead and start with the Lone Wolf. Who's in the Lone Wolf? It's, oh, second form Cell. Of course, spoiler alert, I'll go and say it. 3 of the 4 pops are Dragon Ball anyway, so why they couldn't put the 1 pop that wasn't Dragon Ball in the 1 sorter, not the 3-pack, I don't know. But obviously they probably just threw them in a random day. We're not going to sit there and pay attention to see what goes together. But it's like, come on, you're this close to making it perfect. No pun intended, since, you know, Cell's form after this is perfect Cell. But yeah, here's a look at semi or second form Cell. I know when this pop was shown a couple months ago, because we weren't sure when this was going to come out. We weren't sure it was going to be a con exclusive somewhere else. I remember when the pictures came out for this pop a few months ago. Everyone was talking about the tail. As you can see, the tail pointing there, looks like something else. So, but I think it looks great. I think it's fantastic. I know people don't like the smiling, smug look on the face, but that's honestly what second cell form was doing a lot of time, was sitting there smug, smiling at everybody. So, I don't know. I think the way even his poses, I think it really captures what he was doing in that second form. Wish this would have been a part of San Diego Comic-Con, because I actually did meet the voice actor, well, the English voice actor of Cell back in August, Damian Clark, and I got the first form, which you can actually see that right there. There we go. And the perfect form Cell Pop from Emerald City Comic Con, I think 2020, I believe, whichever the perfect Cell with the lightning around it. I got those two signed by him, and obviously now I need to get this one signed so we can have all three forms of Cell signed. So yeah, wish this would have came out for San Diego Comic Con, but nonetheless, I think this is a great pop, and like I said, it complements the rest of the cells perfectly. All right, and now moving on to this 3-pack here. I know exactly which 3 are gonna be in it, but you guys don't until I get it open. How the hell do I open this? Okay, after a struggle there, got it open, and 3, 2, 1. Oh, look at those beauties right there. Oh, these look beautiful. So still, I get the elephant out of that box, out of the room. Of course, the first one being Steve with Handy Dandy Notebook from Blue's Clues. Honestly, Blue's Clues was a huge part of my childhood, especially when I was like 2, 3, 4 growing up. Like, I remember my very first like childhood memories, Blue's Clues was heavily involved into it. I remember just absolutely loving watching it. Another reason why I had to get this as well is because he goes perfect with Blue. As you see right here, I do have the Hot Topic Flock version of Blue, and Steve goes perfectly with her. And so yeah, it was an absolute must for me. You know, this is definitely, like I said, a huge part of my childhood. And I think the pop looks awesome with Steve too, with the Handy Dandy Notebook. Just, man, I can visualize myself right now just watching Blue's Clues like as a 3-year-old, 4-year-old kid again. So yeah, a lot of nostalgia. And honestly, I know he's out of all these pops, he's actually the one that didn't sell it on Funko Shop. I actually believe he's still up on Funko Shop, actually. To go wrong with Blue, and just for my pure nostalgia for my childhood, I definitely had to pick up Steve with Handy Dandy Notebook. And here's a look at the back real quick for anyone interested. Nothing out of the ordinary. It's a picture of him with Blue, which, look at that, man. That's early Blue's Clues as you get right there. I know we had Joey. I know that I forgot the new guy's name is, but this is the originator right here with Blue. This is the one right here. And to close things out with the main eventers, of course, the first one I'm going to show you, in my opinion, potentially could be the best Dragon Ball Funko to date, and that, of course, is the Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku. What a fantastic pop this is. The metallic looks amazing. Just everything about it is so badass. Even though it's a very basic, you know, generic kind of pose, he's just walking. I mean, look at the, I apologize for the brightness, but look at the side right there. It's nothing more, but just the moment it signifies of him just first going Ultra Instinct Saiyan for the first time. He's fighting Jiren and Topo, and he's just walking through like a complete badass. Just, it makes this pop absolutely awesome in my opinion. And it looks, the details about it, where he has the aura behind him, like the purple flames, and even like you can tell his foot, man. He got 1 foot flat and his foot's at an angle because he's walking like a badass. Everything about it is absolutely beautiful, and like I said, to me, this is potentially the best Dragon Ball Funko we've gotten to date. My favorite one before this was the Super Saiyan God Goku from SDC 2020, where he's, you know, like jumping up, like when he's gonna save, I forgot who he was. I think he was saving Hit in the Tournament of Power when he just all of a sudden arrives in Super Saiyan God. That was my favorite one, but I think this one definitely could potentially have topped that one. And same thing with the Cell Pop, man. I wish this one and the next one were from San Diego Comic Con too, because back in September, I met Sean Schemmel again. As you can see, I got some signatures behind me displayed, and I would have loved to have gotten this signed. This would have been absolutely amazing to get signed. So I'm very, very happy we've got the signed version too of Ultra Instinct. I know we previously got the regular Ultra Instinct, but I'm very, very glad we're getting the signed one, because I want all of Goku's forms. I know people are kind of tired of getting Gokus all over the place, but you know what? I want one of every single form, and we have that at this point. You know, there's a rumored list for the next wave of Dragon Ball, which is going to contain a Goku Kaioken pop. So we have that. We essentially have every form of Goku now in a Funko Pop form, besides, if you want to count Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which they could do. That'd be a badass pop, by the way, with him and Super Saiyan Blue with like a red coloring around him, with like a red and blue aura. Dude, That would be amazing Funko Pop right there. You give us Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, and boom, we have every single form of Goku, I think, that he's had. Not counting, obviously, Super Saiyan 4, because I don't think we'll ever get GT Pops, which blows my mind, because that's fucking money right there for Funko. But, like I said, nonetheless, very, very happy to have gotten Ultra Instinct Sign. And, of course, preceding Ultra Instinct Sign is none other than Mastered Ultra Instinct. And, of course, there is Goku Ultra Instinct with Kamehameha. This is absolutely beautiful. I know people are saying this is a huge upgrade from the original, and I mean, it is. A lot of people shit on the original one for, I don't know why. I mean, they got that pop, like, I think, like, months after they first revealed that form. And the form, too, again, like with the Ultra Instinct Sign, which, just 1 second. For comparison, here is the original Ultra Instinct one right here. As you can see, Goku, signed by Sean Shamel. And then, of course, here's a newer one. Obviously, this is a huge upgrade from this one. But this one, like I said, with the Sign Instinct, this is when he first went Ultra Instinct. Remember, when even that talk Beerus had when he's hyping up Goku and the camera is slowly panning from his legs up to showing, you know, his hair and everything. This moment right here is absolutely awesome. Yes, it is a very boring, you know, nothing of a pop, but the moment it represents, it's fantastic, just with the Ultra Instinct Sign one. So I don't know why people bash this one. It's a great pop, so I'm very happy to have this. Don't get me wrong, this is way better. Like I said, I'm not complaining about it. It's awesome, especially this is when, you know, Kamehameha's Jiren. So this is an awesome pop. I'm not complaining, but I don't know why the original one gets so much hate from some people, not everyone. But yeah, this is awesome too. As you see, you got Kamehameha, then you got the aura as well, just like the Ultra Instinct Sign one. But I don't know if you guys did notice, but the auras are slightly different. This one has more flames on the side compared to this one. It's very minor detail, but I'm glad they just didn't use the same mold of the auras for both Gokus. I'm glad they're slightly different, and they look absolutely fantastic. The metallic looks amazing as well, and I do apologize for not taking these out and giving you guys a closer look. Honestly, I'm just lazy. I don't want to sit there and try to be careful to take them out of the box, not damage it, and take them out and put them back in. It's just honestly too much of a hassle for me, and I'm obviously an inbox collector anyways for the most part, so I don't see really a reason for me to take them out. If you guys, I mean, this sounds horrible. If you guys obviously want to see better shots of them, I'm sure you can see different videos of people unbox them or glam shots as well of them. So fantastic pop though. Absolutely love this Goku one. And ladies and gentlemen, one final look at my haul from NYCC this year. I thought the exclusives were fantastic. You know, last couple years, honestly, I haven't been really too keen on really a lot of the Comic Cons. You know, if anything, they might be like 1 or 2 pops, but they've been a few cons too where nothing really piqued my interest. But NYCC, I think they knocked out the park. There's a lot of exclusives, a lot of great ones. There are some other ones I wish I could have got too, but they weren't a must for me. They're kind of like, if I see them down the line, maybe I might pick them up, but they weren't anything I had a must grab personally. So yeah, these are the 4 I got. Like I said, I have the 2 other ones as well, the Anakin Skywalker as well as the Polaroid camera. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please feel free to leave a like below. Until next time, I'll see you guys, and thank you guys for watching the video.